Hey, welcome to Mom's Fit Life. This is your October newsletter workout. It is going to be a full body workout. You will need some medium to heavy dumbbells and yourself. So let's get into it. Okay, so like I said, this is medium to heavy dumbbells. We are going to start in a standing position with those medium dumbbells. You're going to go into a lunge with a curl. So you're going to step out into your lunge, curl the biceps while you hold the lunge at the bottom. You're going to do 8 on each side or 16 total. Think about driving through that front heel, front glute to stand. As you stand and drive through that front heel, front glute, you're exhaling, lifting that pelvic floor and tightening the core. Okay. Making sure that you complete the curl before standing back up and switching sides. If the stepping is a little bit too much, you can just bring one foot out in front and go up and down. Do 8 on one side and then switch after that. Totally okay if that's where your comfort level is at currently. Keeping that chest nice and tall, ribs stacked over hips throughout the movement. Okay, from here, we're going to go into a bridge and a single arm chest press. So at this point, you can go up a little bit in dumbbells if you would like, but you're going to hold both arms over your chest, come up into that bridge, and then you're going to do one side at a time. So as you lift those hips, you want to think about keeping the core nice and engaged. Elbow is coming down at a 45-degree angle. Think about squeezing the chest like you're squeezing a beach ball with both arms at the top of the movement. Hips stay up nice and high. Just make sure that you're not over thrusting them and you're not rounding like through your belly and lower back. Okay, really squeezing the glutes as you do the chest presses. Again, do one side completely and then do the other side. We're not alternating right now. Good. Now we're going to go to a squat curl press. So if you switch to those heavies for your chest press, let's go back to our mediums for the squat curl press. You're going to have your feet about hip or shoulder width apart. You're going to come down into your squat. As you stand, you're going to go into a hammer curl. So palms face each other, and then you're going to rotate and press overhead, making sure that you do not thrust the ribs forward or the belly. So keeping those ribs stacked over your hips. Take a big inhale as you squat and stand, and then exhale as you start the curl and lift overhead. Inhale as you lower down and into that squat. Exhale as you start the curl, pressing up overhead. Really engaging that core. Glutes are on slightly. Ribs are stacked nicely. If you want to keep palms narrow for both the press and the curl, that's okay as well. And then from here, we're going to go into a dead bug and a pullover. So you're going to keep those lighter weights for this. You only need one at a time. Okay, knees are going to come up to 90 if that's where you're at. Otherwise, you're doing the leg slides like I show here. Okay, thinking about keeping the ribs and hips connected. Extending opposite limbs. So that right arm is going straight up overhead, using the big back muscles to help pull it back up as you extend that left leg. So left leg, right arm move. If you can do this with your knees at 90 and you extend out, that's a little bit more advanced and go for it. Okay? Really keeping those abs nice and tight. You should not feel this in the lower back at all. You do not want to feel the lower back arch as you extend those limbs. Slight bend in the elbow, but you're really trying to keep it super straight if you can help it. Okay? You just don't want to lock out the elbows, basically. We don't want to lock out our joints if you can help it. Again, we're going opposite limbs. And then we got one more exercise, and you are just going to do this body weight. Okay, you can do this from your knees or from a tall plank. You're going to do shoulder taps. So I'm showing you here the tall plank, alternating sides, right hand to left shoulder, left hand to right shoulder, really trying to minimize that hip swing. Okay, or you can do it from your knees. The further apart your feet or knees are, the easier it's going to be to help that rotation, and then slowly work on bringing those feet together. Repeat this 3 to 4 more times. Well, 3 to 4 times total. So 2 to 3 more times for a complete full body workout. Enjoy. Let me know if you have questions.